Alright guys, so I have a video that I want to use for a Rotoscope project, and I've got it right here, the full video. It's longer than I need it to be, so I need to edit it first. I have it located in my student drive, so I've actually taken it from my SD card, the footage that I had in here, and I've cut it and put it into my student drive, into an animation club folder, into a folder called Roto. And this is my clip now. I would always recommend saving things to your student drive, just so you know. All right, so now I'm ready to open up Premiere. I have it saved here, or you can click on right here and search in Pre and open up Premiere from that. Now that it's opened up, I see this scene and I want to create a new project. And I'm going to call this project Rotoscope. And I'll make sure that it doesn't save to my downloads. I want to make sure that it saves to my student drive. So I'm going to click on this where it says project location and choose the right location for this, Animation Club, Roto. This is where I want it. Select that folder. And now I've got it labeled. I know where it's saved. I'm going to hit create. Now when I hit create, it opens up my editing workspace. If you don't see this kind of workspace, you can go up here to the top right, change it to editing, and you'll see something similar to what I see. I'm going to start right here in the bottom left. I'm going to double click where it says import media to start. And right here, I'm going to locate my folder, which it already took me to in my student drive. So I can go to this PC here, Animation Club, Roto, and this is the footage that I want. I know it's the footage because if I click right here and I go to large icons, I can see that's the video. This is the project that we're working on right now, project file, and this is what I want to import. So I'm going to click on that and hit open, and it opens right here. If I scrub through it, I can see that I have some things I need to edit out in the beginning and the end. Now, before I start this, all I want to do is create what's called a new sequence. And so I'm going to go right here. It says new item, and I'm going to go to sequence. I'm going to change my settings for the sequence. I know my video footage was recording at 60 frames per second. So I'm going to change my timeline to 12 frames. That's an easy animation rotoscope type of a frame per second to work with. So I'm going to go with that, 12 on this. If you want to go higher, just know you're going to have to animate a lot more. So 12 frames per second, and then I'm going to hit OK. And so it sets up my timeline for that. Now I'm going to take this video footage right here, and I'm going to grab it and drag it to my timeline. And it says, hey, it doesn't match. I'm going to say I want to keep my existing settings. And so now I've got this little bitty thing, but I can take this bar at the bottom and squeeze it to the middle. When I do that, I can have more space to edit this clip. Now, like I said, it's a little bit too long, so I'm going to scrub through to the point where I want it to start. So maybe somewhere in here. I'm going to leave this little marker right here. I see I'm at 4:11, and I'm going to use my mouse and bring it to the front of my video clip in the timeline where I see that red bracket. I'm going to click and grab it and move it to that blue line. It should snap to it. Now I'm going to find the place at the end of the clip that I want. So since I'm at 4:11, I don't want to make this go longer than 5 seconds. So I'm going to go as far as 9:11. And that's kind of a funny place to stop, but that's fine. And I'm going to grab, again, set this where I want it to stop. And I'm going to grab the end of my clip, click and drag to that blue line. And there I go. I should have a 5-second clip now. I just need to move it to the front of my timeline. So I'm going to click and drag over everything. And I'm going to grab it and move it to the front. So at the end of this, it should be right about 5 seconds, which it is. Good. So now I'm ready to export this bad boy, and I'm going to go to File, Export, Media. And it's going to bring up my export window. I'm going to rename this Roto Fulton. And I want to make sure that it's saving to my drive in my Roto folder here. Just like that. Match source, H264. If you need to change this, you can. Video is good. Audio I don't need. I'm just going to take that out. That's just extra stuff that I don't need to export. And I'm going to go to export in the bottom right. And it exported just like that. Should be pretty quick. I'm going to double check my folder. Here's my new Roto Fulton footage, and it should be the exact thing that I have. You'll notice the quality is a little bit different, but for animation, that's going to be just fine. So I'm ready for the next step, which is to take this into Animate now. So I'll see you in the next video.